Happy New Year! I'm super excited to share the great news with you that I have in the pocket today. You know, we're all waiting for it. You're interested in the final number? I will share it with you in a moment, but let me first look into last year. Congratulations for your outstanding efforts you put into this year and the great outcomes that we have as an outcome of that. We delivered product first time to more than 100 countries around the world, and we gave more than 70 million hours of life to children in need. What ended up that we could add another 1,400 sponsored children to a total number of 8,000 sponsored children that we have now, where we make a difference in their life and give them a better chance in their life, taking care of them for the next 15 years. So we announced 2.8 million or roughly 2.9 million euros that we gave to World Vision to cover the costs for 1 year. But at the end of the day, the commitment that we really take when we do that is an average 15-year commitment. So the real number behind is already a commitment of more than 45 million, where we are committed to World Vision to make sure that these children can have a great life and a great future. So not only that we did change a lot of lives around the world for children, but we had a big impact with our 70 million products that we took to the field in changing life quality and life standards to our customers and to team partners all around the world. And all of that together created an increase of, they took us to a number. What do you think? I mean, it's just mind-blowing. If I think about it, that we're at the size we already ended the year before, 3.22 billion. That's how we finished 2024. But then on top of this huge number, we increased with around about 25%. So the 4 billion are in the book. Congratulations, that's a major milestone for PM International. And if you would have asked me in the beginning when I started PM International about 4 billion, I mean, yes, I had a vision. I always have a vision, and today I can even imagine more. I can even see the full market potential that we can conquer with almost 50 billion at that point of time. But at that time when I started, when we were this little tiny company thinking about that we will run 4 billion, that we will carry out more than 70 billion of products, that we change 8,000 children's life with sponsorships. I mean, think about that. But it's an outcome of all the great job you're doing on a daily basis. It's something we make happen all together. So it's our effort, and everybody is part of this great story that we are creating here right now around the world. We are all part of that huge impact we are having to the planet, and it's a huge impact. We make the world right now a real better place to live. And we are not doing it only for us, we do it for our children, and we work with a long-term perspective of PM International on the children of the children's perspectives they will have in their life. So be proud of yourself. I'm super proud from the bottom of my heart of what you're doing on a daily basis, and I have the biggest respect for it. So let's look into what's coming up. I mean, we started introducing Woman Plus in December last year. We have some big rollout right now with all the kickoffs starting next week, and Germany totally sold out. 10,000 distributors in the room live, I mean in the hall, and I don't know how many more online, but I will say if you take the whole run of all our kickoffs that are coming up, we will reach out personally live to around about 100,000 of you probably, and taking that message and all the news and all the new tools into the market as a kickstart for 2026. Part of that, beside Woman Plus, the big rollout is, sure, the category weight management, because every time at the beginning of the year it's the same. We have our resolutions, we have our new goals. For 50% of the population, one of these goals will be to get your weight back or getting back in shape. We have the perfect product for that, starting with Top Shape, complete new approach, super innovative, and at the same time, with what we had in place, a complete holistic approach for the market. Together with our optimum set, we deliver everything that's needed. Less appetite, faster saturation. At the same time, we're giving all the ingredients that you may lack of since you reduce your intake with the optimum set on top of it, what makes it just the optimum solution for managing your weight. If it's about losing weight or just staying balanced on your weight that you want, but it's a huge business at the beginning of the year. And so don't forget to focus on that, because that's now the season. And the season is about 3 to 4 months. So take advantage of it. You have a unique approach, super healthy, highest quality, super safe, and best results approach for people worldwide, as it's only available with PM International. So on top of that, we target sports at the beginning of the year, because with a resolution, usually there's also a little bit more activity kicking in. So we also have set our goals for to be fit and ready for this year. So we will support it with our sports products. And there's one new solution coming to the market, more than just creatine. So with our Creatine Plus, we are delivering more than just creatine. Creatine was there, but what we deliver is nutrient groups. What we deliver is resorption boosters. What we deliver is a complete different level. And our focus group got the experience, and they will share it with you at the kickoffs. So be curious about that. Learn from them what the impact of this new sports product in our product line can do for you and for your customers. Also, we will have the start of the sponsor competition. Don't forget about that. Only 2 new team partners, and you will have one of the super cool t-shirts, or 2 new managers, and you will have one of the super cool hoodies. And on top of that, I mean, that's driving your sales. At the end of the day, you can grow by adding additional team partners to your team. So selling products, finding additional customers, finding additional business builders, team partners, that's what's growing your business and make you reach all the goals you're setting this year. Yeah, if you look into the expansion, there's things coming up short notice, and sure, new countries. We're expanding in existing countries, but we also conquer new countries, explore new countries. And so the next one's happening is Estonia on the 14th of February. We'll have a ribbon cutting there. Then followed with a grand opening in Kazakhstan on the 7th of March, where I will be present myself. Sure, every grand opening I'm there. I never want to miss out on one of these. I mean, it's just like a birth of a baby. I mean, it's a day one opportunity just in the new countries, and knowing already how that will impact that country. I mean, it's great. They expect about 2,000 people participation, and that's basically for official day one. And then from there, we will have another grand opening in Czech in summer, early summer, probably mid of summer. We will give the fixed date out as soon as we have it. And we are also planning the grand opening for India in fall, probably in October. Other countries we have on our roadmap will be Vietnam and Ireland. Vietnam, okay, we're talking to governments. It's all about the license. And in Ireland, we have really an increasing momentum that leads towards opening this country too. So it could be up to 5 countries only in this year. Big milestones for this year. Starting with the kickoffs now, we will introduce the ordership baskets, so you can add on products however and how much you want. And so you will learn that in detail at the kickoff. I'm not saying more, but it will make your business so much easier and drive customers to you so much faster as you have never experienced. So don't miss out on the details on that. Then we have our 33 years anniversaries. These are the big numbers for me, also for my birthdays, 33, 44, 55. That's what I celebrate big times. Next one coming up for me is 66. So 33 is a kind of the halftime show. And I celebrated my 33rd birthday in Mauritius. And you know what? The World Tour qualification this year is exactly about Mauritius. And that qualification is running until the month of November. So all of you could still make it. Even if you can't imagine it because you just started. I mean, it's 11 months to go, 10, 11 months to go. So plenty of time if you set clear goals, if you stay consistent, if you give your best, and you just walk the whole 100 yards, just go the 41 kilometers, goes a full marathon, you will make it. Just step by step by step. You don't need to plan it all towards the final goal. You can take a first step and then you add another step and then do another step. Just take it in steps that you can imagine to do and just go from there and give your best and you will be there. So Mauritius, super place to be. I will be there celebrating another time and getting the great memories back from my 33rd anniversary birthday. Yeah, so and then we will have the full AI rollout in the first 6 months this year. I mean, you can't even imagine what's happening there. I mean, you will learn more details at the kickoff. I can tell you it's massive. So stay tuned. Don't miss out on it because it's going fast. It's going fast, but it's done to support you to build your business more dynamic and even faster and easier as ever before. Along that lines, there will be a KI supported online registration existing. We will have a support for you to creating content and pictures in Instagram, social media, all the different channels. We will have a onboarding support for new team partners, AI driven. I mean, there's so many things coming in that world. I just cannot name it all right now, but we will roll it out step by step by step. Just don't miss out on looking into your hotlines. Don't miss out on following it through the meetings, the events, being at the BAs. Then you will be top informed and you will get it step by step so that you can learn along the line when we roll it out to use it to perfection for yourself and for your teams. So yeah, and we will have also AI-driven, a game changer towards fall, beginning of fall, September. We will start with our national congresses to roll out a game changer in beauty. It's all about AI again. So I don't say more than that, but it will be a real game changer in the industry if you're looking in the area of beauty, and it can create huge sales for you right now. The best thing to get positioned for it is to get started using our cosmetics, what means taking advantage of the bathroom upgrade sets that will be also offered at our kickoffs with a special promotion there. So get started on it, get used to it, and then you can take advantage when we kick in the AI in September and get you all of that, because it will be like a boost, unbelievable. Yeah, and then our big project towards the end of the year will be our financial institution. You know, there was a big bang, all the press was writing about it, never heard before. So the direct sales company is opening its own bank institution, or its own bank, PM Bank. So we will do that. We do it in favor of you because I want to cut the costs on your end down, especially the ones of you using e-wallets. And we will give you something in your hand that will make sales so much easier at your customer end. Unbelievable. But all these details, also KI will be part of what we are doing here. It's all over now. And yeah, be tuned and learn about it. That will be introduced towards the end of the year. Big bang again, so major steps. Yeah, and then we have our 33-year anniversary specials. We will have a gala at our World Management Congress, but even more important for you is we will have a lot of specials throughout the World Management Congress, but we will start today. And we will start with some things that may not have happened in the direct sales industry ever before. You know, right now, there is still a lot of companies struggling in direct sales. A lot of them are pretty flat or declining sales. A lot of them have huge loans, and so their only solutions you see right now to stay safe is cut costs down. Sometimes it cuts a bonus, sometimes it's for the quality of the product, sometimes it's just cutting down management. So nothing of that is really proactively to build sales. We are living in a completely different world right now. We are growing, and so fast. If you think about it, 25% on the sales we had, hitting 4 billion in sales, growing like crazy. Probably the fastest international growing company worldwide. I mean, I cannot say it as a fact before we don't see the final numbers, but I'm pretty sure about that we are again way ahead of everybody else with what we're doing. I mean, if it takes amount of sales growing by round about plus minus 800 million in 1 year. I mean, think about that. How many people's life we are impacting? How many life-changing experience we are creating? Improving lifestyle and life quality for people all around the world. That's massive. And we are all part of it. We are creating that success story all together. So with that said, what we will do is when everybody's cutting costs down, we will increase your income. I took the decision and said, okay, we're doing so well, I want to give back. For you doing this outstanding job, celebrating 33 years, doing something unique that never has done, increasing your income. And how do we do it? 2 steps. One is with the onboarding training bonus. The bonus, yeah, that word is new, yes, I know it. In German, they didn't know it all the time because that was original wording. Then it got translated into English. It was named performance bonus. So the reality, it's an onboarding training bonus. It's an onboarding bonus for new managers to train them right. And that was 50 euros/dollars. So we will increase that from 50 euros/dollars to 60 euros/dollars from this moment on. So the next one, in the next 3 seconds you get on board, you have 20% more income just on the onboarding training bonus. Think about that. So now talking big times, and that's the second part, what I'm announcing now, that's for everybody. Not just for people that qualifying with quick starts new managers and training them, it's for everybody. Everybody who receives a bonus will have an increase in income from this moment on, beginning in January. And that will be through an increase in points per product. We will increase the point per product by 3.3%. You got the message? 33 years, 3.3% average more points on products. So that means not every product has 3.3% more points, because sometimes it's a little hard to calculate. Sometimes it would end up with 0 point whatever points. So we are only doing full points. So I can give you a couple of examples. For example, for Restorate, that will mean 5.9% increase in points. For Top Shape, it will be 2.9% in points. For Generation 50 Plus, it will be 3.8%. And for Activise, it will be 2.1%. So it's overall, it's an average of 3.3% on every single product, plus on every Fitline Club, means all the optimum sets as a set. So for all single products and for the optimum set in the Fitline Club, 3.3% higher points, what ends up in 3.3% higher income, because it creates a 3.3% higher bonus. So, welcome to a higher income in 2026. So that was without additional work, but think about if you put all the efforts in and build your business even further, then you have a double impact right here, right now, this year, and you have a super strong story to the market, because that's a statement. Find the companies that ever increase their points and the income for the distributors all over the place worldwide. Both things I introduced is worldwide. The points were corrected or expanded, you name it, by 3.3% on the 1st of January already. So every product you purchase right now itself is giving you the additional 3.3%. So with all of that said, it's important that you have clear goals this year. Set your goals. Think about the world tour. Don't miss out on the World Management Congress, even if you're a team partner, to qualify for IMM until June, to be at the World Management Congress. Absolutely doable if you have the right desire. Just be staying focused. You can do it. And then we celebrate 33 years anniversary all together. And with all of that said, I wish you a super successful and healthy year 2026. See you soon.